sisters, come in, please, please. Welcome to our humble dwelling, where we seek to do the Lord's work and imitate his actions. Like him, we care for the sick and help those in need. And, like our Lord turned water into wine, we take water and barley and turn it into that most holy of beverages, ale. Granted, it takes us a little longer than it took him, but our patience yields rewards. You know who else is rather fond of my ale? Robin Hood. Oh, we've been friends for many years, although we didn't exactly hit it off when we first met. I had heard stories about this outlaw who was creating such a stir in Nottinghamshire, and I wanted to see if he was really as good a fighter as the stories said. See, I may be a fellow of ample proportions, but I'm handy with swords and buckler when I need be. Anyway, unbeknownst to me, he was out in the forest too that day, bored and looking for a little excitement. I was walking beside the stream when I met him, although I didn't know who he was at the time. He asked where I was going, and I told him I was seeking Robin Hood. He asked what business I had with him, since he famously had no love for friars. He then said how hungry he was, and asked if I had any food. I told him I would share some bread and meat with him if he would carry me across the stream, as I needed to be on the other side and there was no bridge. In truth, I had no intention of sharing anything with such a rude, presumptuous oaf, but I did need to get across the stream, and I didn't fancy getting my cassock wet. To my surprise, he agreed to carry me across, but when we got to the other side and he heard there was no reward, he jumped on my back, held a knife at my throat, and told me I had to carry him back. Well, halfway across the stream, at the deepest part, I threw him off and he fell in with an almighty splash. Well, there we both were, soaked to the skin in the middle of the stream. I readied myself for a fight, but when he surfaced, he was laughing. It was then that he introduced himself, and we've been friends ever since.
Hey, you in there, you strangers, come with us. The sheriff wants to see you. Come quickly, we'll have to tie you up and drag you there. The sheriff doesn't like being kept waiting.
Oh dear, you'd better do as they say. The sheriff is not a man you want to find yourself on the wrong side of. But don't worry, no harm will come to you. You can be sure of that. If you're friends of mine, then you're under Robin's protection, so don't be scared. Be polite though. No point in making the sheriff any more angry than he already is. Goodbye for now, my friends, and may God go with you.
There you are, finally. Come along inside. Stop wasting everybody's time. Right inside, all of you. Stop lurking at the back there by the door. Inside, now. I expect you know why I've brought you here, do you? Well, speak up. No? Well, then you must be even more stupid than you look. I brought you here because word has reached me you've been going around town talking about Robin Hood. You know he is an outlaw, don't you? And the enemy of good law-abiding folk everywhere. One would almost suspect that anyone who has feelings of sympathy for such a criminal must be in league with him themselves. Is this true? Are you all part of Robin Hood's gang? Speak up. I asked you a question. Very well. I don't believe you, but I suppose it wouldn't do the tourist industry much good if I had you executed. And I don't want to give the outlaw any more excuses to trouble me, so I'll settle for banishing you instead. I hereby order that you leave this city and return to the forest where your precious outlaw lives. You can be his problem now, rather than mine. Go on, get out, and never let me see you here again. Go!
Welcome, friends. the sheriff, eh? Don't worry, happens to lots of people. Everyone here, including me, has had their fair share of run-ins with him. But we always get our own back.
Why don't you tell them about the time you tricked him into letting you out of the dungeon?
All the time we got jobs as cooks in his kitchen and drugged all the guards so we could steal the gold from his vault while they slept.
I know. Tell them about the time he came to dinner.
Haha, yes, that was fun.
I've never seen someone look so angry and scared at the same time. I thought his eyes were going to pop right out of his head and he was going to need clean underwear.
I disguised myself as a potter and got into the city where I was selling fine pots at a fraction of their normal price. Everyone, including the sheriff's wife, got to hear about me and my wares, and it wasn't long before I all but sold out. I kept the 2 best pots back though. That was part of the plan. Sure enough, it wasn't long before the sheriff's wife came down to the market with their ladies-in-waiting to see this pot that everyone was talking about. She looked disappointed when she saw how little I had left, but I took out the pots I had saved for her and gave them to her as a gift. She was so delighted that she invited me to dine at the Shire Hall that night with her husband and their other guests.
You always did have a way of charming the ladies, didn't you?
Well, it worked. There I was, the most wanted man in Nottinghamshire, sat right next to the sheriff and dining at his table. I encouraged him to drink more than he should, while being sure to keep a clear head myself. Then, when his guard was suitably lowered, I turned the conversation to Robin Hood. What a great shame it was he kept evading capture, and how I didn't think it was fair how people mocked the sheriff. As you can imagine, this made him angry, so he was delighted when I told him I knew where Robin's camp was.
The bit I don't understand is how you managed to persuade him to come on his own without any soldiers to back him up. I mean, what did he think he was going to do when he got here? Put us all under arrest and expect us just to give ourselves up?
That's why I made sure he had plenty of ale first. I told him that Robin had lookouts all through the forest, and if he saw soldiers or even a large group of tough-looking men coming his way, he would simply pack up camp and disappear. So the only way to get him close enough was for him to come alone and to hide in the back of my cart.
I was a bit confused when you got here and started calling me Robin, but I quickly caught on when you pointed to the lump under the sacks on the back of your cart.
His face when he jumped up with his sword, only to find himself surrounded by archers with arrows pointed straight at his heart. It was an absolute picture.
For a moment I thought he was going to try to fight anyway, but I think, even as drunk as he was, he realised how stupid that would be.
I told him who I really was. Then we tied him up and cut off all his clothes, apart from his underwear.
I expect he thought we were about to kill him. I almost felt sorry for him, really. Almost, but not quite.
We blindfolded him and sat him facing backwards on an old horse.
You should have heard the language he was coming out with. Pretty colourful, I can tell
It
you.
is probably for the best that they didn't. There were some innocent young ears here. Anyway, after we were all done laughing, a couple of the lads guided the horse back to the city and left it to wander until morning.
I wish we could have been there to see the sheriff's face when he was found.
Oh yes, I hear he was found by a couple of young boys who'd come to set up their father's market stall. The horse was stood drinking from the fountain in the market square, with the sheriff still tied on his back, in his underwear. Must be the last thing they expected to see that morning. Of course, they ran and told everyone they could find. I doubt the sheriff will ever really live it down. That's why he's so angry all the time.
At least his wife got a couple of nice pots out of
So
it.
you see, friends, whatever the sheriff does or tries to do to the good people of Nottingham, we'll always be sure to get our own back. And with the gold and silver we managed to take from him on an alarmingly regular basis, we make sure nobody ever has to go hungry.
You're our friends now. And our friends are always welcome in our forest and our city, whatever the sheriff might say.
There's more to see here, and some things for you to try. And when you're done, why not go explore some of the other treats that Nottingham has in store for visitors like yourselves? Why not visit the castle? Or see the dungeons beneath the old Shire halls at the Gallows of Justice?
Don't forget to visit the Major Oak in the heart of Sherwood Forest. It's been a real pleasure to welcome you here today, and we all look forward to seeing you again very soon.
Be safe out there. And come back and see us again.
Goodbye, friends. Safe journey.
Bye.
Farewell.
Farewell.
Farewell.